Flying Elephant Castle.
Sorry Tom, I thought you were going to say more than that. Hello everyone, thank you for coming. We're the band Fake Bit Polytechnic. I'm going to briefly explain this guitar. I'm literally controlling this computer with this Guitar Hero guitar. So look, I can control currently the bass line. And Dave's playing an instrument. Let's hear a bit of that.
And this is a rock band keyboard controller with an old 90s synthesizer box just taped on the back with sticky tape.
So I'm going to see if we can go into a song now. This is a song about end user license agreements. Anyone agreed to some of those recently? Yeah, we've all done it. I heard Daft Punk is playing at my house, playing in Poundland. And I have nothing against Poundland, I just don't want that to happen to me. So I have listed out all of this song's terms and conditions, which I'm afraid, by listening to any part of it, you automatically agree. So lawyer up, everybody, because this song may not be played in supermarkets. Obviously, that's why I wrote it. In malls or on the high street or in outlet villages on the edge of town. And you can't just record another version, because this song may not be covered by Radiohead or X Factor contestants or ukulele players, or anyone appearing on the Radio 1 Live Lounge, unless maybe Sarah Cox is present. And this song may not accompany TV montages. You know the sort of thing that I'm talking about. That's a clumsy indicator of the mood that the narrator wants to set. And this song may not advertise Apple iPods, Google tablets or mobile phone network, talk time tariffs. Imply they provide some state of mystical telepathic communion with everyone that you have ever met. People say, well, aren't you restricting your audience? And I say yes, but I'm keeping all my self-respect. And record labels say that the market today, well, they won't want quite this degree of self-referentiality anyway. And I say, who knows what will be in fashion next? Potentially this solo. Dave Black. And this song may not be the backing for wacky YouTube videos of pets, extreme sports or troops shooting civilians. It's not part of any Facebook campaign, petition or quiz. Of course. And this song may not even be put in a PowerPoint as a towering example of the power of social media, particularly if by some unlikely quirk of fate it actually is. Just one more page now, because this song may not appear on any Top Gear CD of essential driving anthems. And it's not streamable in Grand Theft Auto, playable in Guitar Hero, or available in Simlish, the made-up language of The Sims. And this song may not be compared by reviewers to either Thou Shalt Always Kill or The Revolution will not be televised unless it's telling everyone they also ought to listen to them, which of course they always ought to. And people say you can't control your work once it's out there. And I say, hey, has anyone really tried? When music supervisors and X Factor contestants for shopkeepers ask, am I seriously suggesting that all these things should now take place in a tense, awkwardly expectant silence? And I say, really, that's between you and LCD Sound System. I'm just trying to draw a line. And we're drawing that line today, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Maker Faire. Like, do you want to hear that beat one more time? Do you? It's a rhetorical question. 2, 3, 4, and Daft Punk is playing. 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 And I've nothing against Poundland. 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 I've nothing against Poundland. I just don't want that to happen to me. That's the end there. Thank you. So, Dave, now just explain what happens with these slides that come up, cool. And I need to plug the guitar in.
So we've got a little stand upstairs showing off our... have you got one, Dave? Have you got one down there?
They're all upstairs.
All right, okay, they're all upstairs, but we've got more of these guitar-style things. This is an early prototype. So yeah, like I was saying before, this is like an old 90s synthesizer that I've bolted on and just sort of given it 9 volts-ish from some batteries. And then the Rock Band guitar, like they didn't have to do this, but they put a MIDI out on it, which means you can control any, sort of contemporary synthesizer or keyboard or whatever from it. So we just sort of lashed it together. And suddenly, I didn't have to stand on a keyboard stand anymore, and it's like a really liberating experience. And then we discovered that. Anyone here know Arduinos? Yeah? Anyone used Arduino? You can get a sound processing library called Mozzie for the Arduino that lets you program this tiny little programmable chip to be a synthesizer. So we've got prototypes upstairs now of just wholly self-contained guitars with a little, like really gnarly, grainy, dirty-sounding cheap synth inside it. And the smallest Arduino that you can get that's up to the job costs about a tenner. And Dave started picking up the guitars themselves from Deptford Junk Market, wasn't it, Dave?
Yeah,
and eBay for about £15. So for £25, you've not only got a cheap synth, but you can sort of strut around pretending to be Jan Hammer, which, anyone my age, that's surely priceless. Surely. How are we doing, Dave?
Yeah, can you throw me that green wire? That's the part of the operation that I've forgotten. And this is some code example up on the screen.
All right, cool. So this is a bit of Mozzie code here. It's pretty simple. It's a little bit C-ish, I guess. But this is something that, Dave's not... Dave's not a professional coder. He kind of knows his way around a bit of programming. What he's doing here is he's just playing around with sound synthesis based on examples that people using Mozzie have put online, and are just playing around with it. And as a result, he's getting some really crazy noises out of it, using sort of, normal like FM synthesis techniques, but also doing very sort of computery stuff, like taking 2 digital waveforms and then sort of running them both through an AND gate or an OR gate or an XOR Boolean function, which when you do it on sound waves, like instantly, it just kicks them to pieces and makes them sound crazy without taking up a lot of processing power, which is admittedly at a bit of a premium with
Thank you for filling this all in, David. This is the diagrams on the website, cheapsynth.com. There we go. So check that. I think I'm now like this is a Rock Band guitar controller. Well, it's got a real guitar on it, so I think we're going to go into
Dave's retrofitted 2 guitar strings to a video game controller made out of a real guitar with the strings taken off. So for the cost of a couple of strings and about 3 weeks work, but you can't play.
We're kind of in a wrong world here. And this then goes back to the laptop. We need to finish soon, actually. Have we got time to do one more song? This is
a song about old video games.
You probably won't be able to hear this in the general racket, but like this guitar sound, electric guitar there, as I go up here. That's cool. It's all in there, Dave. So there we go. Cool. Are you ready?
Yeah.
That's cool. Now leave it in, Dave. It should be. That's the level, I think. It's about being on some sort of spectrum. We bought it to help with your homework and the household accounts. If you never works, it's all about. We bought it to help with your homework and the household accounts. If your dad ever works, it's all about. Lunchtime's in, writing down, copying,
an access code,
get a tape for
home taping,
graph paper,
map making,
rubber keys, found a run, then 5 minutes, not to witness the terror of
Tape loading error. It made a generation who could code a bubble before proper consoles. Who all know that the games you get today, well, they may be very flash, but they'll never be the thrill of getting through Jetpack. And that's 'cause, hey, 16K, what does that get you today? You need more than that for a letter. Old school RAM packs are much better. Hey, 16K, what does that get you today? You need more than that for a letter. Old school RAM packs are much better. Hey, 16K, everybody say hey, 16K, everybody say hey, 16K. Go back to the main bit now, I think. Here we go. 16K. We bought it to help with your homework and the household accounts. If your dad ever works it all out. We bought it to help with your homework and the household accounts. If your dad ever works it all out. ZX Spectrum, 81, Dragon Bit, NRX1, Commodore, 64, Amstrad, 81 Electron, cheaper, BBC Micro. Is that it? Just a Willie, Hold the Midnight, Basic, and of course Manic Miner, The Hobbits, and Night Lore and Elite. Yes. Hey, 16K, what does that get you today? You need more than that for a letter. Old school RAM packs are much better. Hey, 16K, what does that get you today? You need more than that for a letter. Old school RAM packs are much better. Hey, 16K, what does that get you today? You need more than ever was a letter. It's not looking good, he's got the baby wool. Rich like not entirely sure. Thank you very much. That's by our friend MJ Hibbert. I'm still making that amazing noise. I need to get over to the pedal. I think that pretty much concludes a bit, unless anyone's got questions or. Any questions?
Have to stop that. But apparently we have to give them the mic if they do.
No, it's cool. No questions. Good.